video. So in the last video, we just put this intake back on. Okay, so upper intake, and we clean it off a little bit. I know it's not the cleanest, but we clean it off a bit. And now, what we finna do, oh yeah, we also tighten these up. We check them for an obvious sign of maybe bad ignition coil, but I think the coils are good, so it has to be a spark plug somewhere. I don't think it's a fuel injector. I think it's a spark plug. Okay, so we're actually gonna finish putting everything together so we can put this battery in the car. The reason why the car wasn't starting because the battery died because I had a cord drawing power in the car. So this has power. We're gonna hook everything up and then we're gonna put the battery back in. Okay, that's what we're doing right now. I'm just checking over here to make sure I did everything correct. Cause I don't wanna hook it up and be some crazy shit. Alright, I think I got it all over there. I'm just thinking about all the hoses and everything, and I don't think I messed it up. This goes right here. Something goes here. I figure out what goes here, because something goes here. I think it's this one. Because it's super long. See, it's like a, don't fear. Lego pieces are here. Boom. I think everything's good. I already tightened all these up. This goes to, I might have to take this off. Yeah, there we go. It kind of got stuck on there. So I'm gonna get I don't need it yet, actually. I actually don't need it yet. We're gonna put the radiator fan back on. That's the first thing. Radiator fan works. Y'all want me to test it? Y'all wanna see me test it real quick so y'all can personally see it works? I will. This is the air box. I just put it in here. So it's out the way. Got me some geek shit. Alright, boom. So here is the battery charger. Bitches taught you gotta be careful what you tell hoes. We talked it out, we good. Let's get that understood. Now I'm pulling up to my cause my gonna get fed on this boulevard. Let me go this way. plug this thing up right here. I would plug it to the jumper, but I already did that, and it just burnt out the, I don't know, it just started sparking weird. And then my cord, my alligator clip started smoking. So I'm not finna do that again. So I'm gonna go ahead, plug this up. Now that this is on, turn it on, see if it works. So we're gonna go ahead and grab this. Already have them connected. Let's put positive, positive, negative, negative. It don't matter which one, they're the same. Boom. So first thing I'm gonna do, go ahead, attach it. I'm gonna put the negative on the negative and the positive on the positive. All right, you should see the fans move. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Cause this should be spinning right now. I'm not getting any voltage right here. Let me figure this out again. Let me make sure I didn't blow this. Oh, could be a poor connection too. So put it on there like that. Go ahead, put it on that clip. Make sure it's a good connection, a good ground, where you're not gonna get any voltage. And we're just gonna test it out. Make sure there's voltage going to these clips. There's no voltage going to these clips. Okay. Now, still no voltage. So okay, my clips are good. You see that spark? That spark right there. Just to turn yourself off. You can see voltage. It's little sparks, baby sparks. But it's gonna move. You see that? So when you put red next to, let me go ahead and move this red over here. We turn this off. How you know it's off? You touch it, nothing happens. Go ahead and put this in there. Make sure they don't touch. And then hit that button. It should turn on. Maybe it lose connection. Yeah, it was a loose connection. Boom. Fan works. Y'all finna see, hold up. It was just a loose connection. Go ahead, put it on there. I'm gonna go ahead and actually clamp it on there. Help it spin a little bit so it runs. goes pretty fast too. So nothing's wrong with my radiator fan. Okay, you see, it's going fast enough. I don't know if it's a high speed, low speed, but it's spinning. Should be enough to circulate your AC. Yeah, it's I'm getting some air right here. Some good air. That'll cool the system for sure. Yep. So yeah, I see it works. Turn this off. It's gonna start turning off. So I don't have to buy a new radiator fan. Y'all see that from my test. I'm gonna disconnect this. We're gonna have to put everything back. So first thing first, I'm gonna go ahead and put this radiator fan in there. So it just slides in there like this. A couple hoses get in the way, but ain't that life. It's better if you tilt that right there, that little piece. If you tilt it, it'll get in there. Right here. Ooh, don't want to lose no bolt. Right here, I had to take the fluid, the washer fluid reservoir out. Don't want to pierce it or anything, but get that out the way. You have to get over this hump right there. There's like a hump down there. Then boom, it should. It's not trying to go in there easy. Getting it in there, guys. Don't want to go in easy. Don't want to go in easy, but it's going in. Oh, all these hoses. I'm just looking to see where it gets mounted at. It goes right in there. Damn, I think it's right over this hump. It's like right over this hump. Yeah, I have to get it to the side. Yep, see. I have to get this fan to the side. This is actually not the easiest thing. It's like, this Lego doesn't want to be a Lego. Okay. Being careful not to damage things, but this fan isn't making it easy on me. Okay, boom. think this just fell, my support beam. I don't know if that's good or not. I'm gonna put it back. Damn, this motherfucker's in there. Now it's stuck up on. I'm digging right into my radiator. This stuff is not trying to go in there. Man, why is it so hard to get this in there? Boom. I did it. I think I cracked it. Cracked the code. Got it halfway in there. It was hard to get out too, which is crazy. It's because it's turned. There we go. Boom. Everything is gonna line up. Yep. And I have a cord. And I have a cord, a relay in the way, so it's not sitting how it needs to sit. I need to get this relay out the way. And this relay was in the way. So now we got it where it needs to be. You can tell because all the bolts are in. Okay, boom, radiator fan. Though it sucked. I'm just trying to get this right. Radiator fan, I got it in. Now I'm about to put the 10 millis in and bolt it. All the 10 millis are right here. 10 mil, 10 mil. You can tell these were these because it was like silvery looking. That is in there. It's a little rusty, don't get me wrong. Same thing right here. You also have 2 at the bottom. Boom, hand tighten that. Really, I'm not finna like super tighten this. This ain't really finna move. I don't foresee in this moving. Cause I just got crazy wind coming from this. But other than that, I don't foresee it moving. So I'm just hand tighten it. And I'm gonna hand tighten the bottom. Both the 10 millimeters. So the 10 millimeters are one at the bottom here and one at the bottom over there. Okay. Okay, so I'm under the car, and the 10 millimeter is right there. Okay, you have one right here. So first thing I do is I go ahead, because I'm just gonna hand tighten this. I'm not gonna go too crazy. We already have this to hold it. I'm using one hand right now. So I have put this right here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put it in that. Where is it? 10 milli. 10 milli. You'll see it. Y'all actually helping me find it. Let me find it. Radiator fan is right there. I don't care about putting these back in, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it in. I'm actually gonna start with just this. It's like right here. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm trying to find it. Y'all help me find this real quick. These hoses in the way. I can move the hose. I have more room. So it's right here. Okay. That's pretty hard to get to by hand. That bolt is really, really in the way. And this hose. Oh, see, I just dropped it. Just dropped that 10 right here. So that concludes. We're not screwing these in. I just lost the 10 now. Y'all let me know if y'all see it. That 10. Yep. That's pretty hard to get to, bro. So I was able to get it out, but putting it back in, yeah, I don't think so. The other side is easier though, but it's still the same bullshit. It's right there. Oh yeah, you would probably be able to hit it from this side like that. So I'm actually, you see in the middle, right here, I'm gonna come from this side and weave my hand over here. Like weave my hand through. Y'all see my hand? So when you weave your hand through like that, you're actually able to reach pretty simple, pretty easily. So you just put it in there and tighten it. Boom. The other one is lost in bolt sauce. Honestly, I'm gonna take this bolt back. Cause I might need a 10 milli some other time. So I'm gonna keep it. I might just need it for something else. This ain't moving. Like, that's the most it'll move right here. It's not. I ain't gonna cap. That's a lot of movement. So this one is there. The other one got lost. I'm not finna go looking for this shit. Boom. This is, I gotta tighten this up. Okay. I can go from the top right here and tighten it. Right here. And then I had to get my head cam going. So all we need is this one. So we go in. Make sure it's going the right way. Just crank it. This one ain't no biggie. The other one, forget about it. I'm not gonna crank it up too crazy. Just get it on there. Once it's on there, we're good. I'm actually gonna check over here, see if I can hopefully see that bolt. And I do, I think. I see the bolt. It's all the way in there. So, but I see it. So we finna fish that bolt out one of these days. I don't know if it's gonna be today. This shit seems it's all the way down there. I think it belongs to the car now. Yep, that bolt belongs to the car now. Okay. So now we're gonna put this AC in. Now that we have this radiator fan in. I mean, not AC. This is a fluid washer. So those took. No, actually, did I keep them in the holes? Let me think. No, I didn't keep it in the holes. It's most likely this. There's two of them. One, two. Yep. These are the ones. $8 millimeter. Oh, you don't wanna drop your shit like that. That's a bad spot too. See if I can draw it to go up. Yep. So I can grab it. Alright, let me go the other way. I'm just let it fall. Hopefully it falls somewhere simple. And it did. Alright. So this one's pretty simple also. You go ahead and put this like, you see that right there? That right there is where it sits. It sits in that groove. Right in that little groove right there. Okay. I'm Make sure it's in this groove. Yep, now it's sat in this groove. Line everything up. Boom. Screw it in there. You can just hand screw it, you know. It ain't gonna be hard. Hand screw it. Alright. Let me see. Takes that 8. Screw it in there. It's pretty easy. You didn't have to connect any of these hoses. Then yeah, you don't have to disconnect any of these hoses. Go ahead, just keep them in there. You don't have to like screw it super tight, but enough to where it won't shake. That's what I'll say. And right now it's pretty good. Alright. Now this one. So go ahead and put it in there like this. I'm tripping. First you want to hand screw it, because you mess around, lose this, boy oh boy, you finna be sick. Hold up, everybody. I'm finna be right with y'all. I'm finna get right with y'all in a little bit. Hold up, people. Hold up. I'm back, everybody. So let's see. I'm gonna put it so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah. So right here, you go ahead and just tighten it up. Hand tighten it a little bit. And fully tighten it. Boom, that's pretty tight. It's not going anywhere. You get what I'm saying? So next, after I just put in this radiator fin, and this AC, I keep calling it AC, this fluid washer. So I'm actually gonna put you back on the head cam. Okay. Now you're back on the head cam. Get busy and do other things. I'm gonna leave all these tools in there actually. Right here. Can't lose it right there. Let me make sure I have things plugged in. Okay, now this air box. I have to put this air box in. Okay. Well, also, this connector to this radiator fan, I have to plug that in later. But let's go ahead and get this air box in here. Okay. It's in the back of the car. Right here. I've already replaced the filter in here. As you can see, filter is all clean. Nice and clean. Okay. Make sure you put this in those in its grooves. It wants to be in its grooves. Okay. And you can't really mess this part up. You know, it's pretty hard to mess this part up right here. I'll just say that now. Boom, now bring this air box over here. Make sure nothing at the bottom is looking weird. Okay. I'm actually going to connect my battery first, because it's going to be really hard to tighten the battery up if the air box is here. So this battery actually goes in right here. Okay, so this right here is in my way. It's poorly on there, but it's the only thing in my way. And it's angle. So positive with positive, positive is on this side. Negative is on the other side. So I gotta turn the battery like this, okay? And put it in there, like this. Just gotta squeeze it in there, pretty much. I think it'd be better to take the bumper off, honestly, because this is really in my way. So I'm gonna get this bumper off right here. Pretty easy. It seemed like it was already loose. So this bumper is coming off. Just unscrewing something right here. Oh, this ain't fully. I'm trying to figure out why. This front bumper right here, I need this off. Or at least this side. It's taking a little longer than expected, but as long as it happens, you know. I was just spinning the washer the whole time. That's why I wasn't doing nothing. I was spinning the washer. Just hanging on by a couple threads, by a couple spins. I think I got something for it. So I need to get the kit like this. I have another one. It's the only one I'm seeing right now. Okay. Let's see if it's gonna work out for me. Do I have it back here? I have another one of these, another kit of these. It's not back here. Okay. Let's see. I think it might be. It's the same one as that bolt. So whatever that bolt is, that's the one for this. And it's just a little too small. So we're gonna go a bit bigger. I think this just might do it. Yep, we on there. I think. Let me really get on there. Yeah, I need to get this bumper off. It's gonna be the hardest part. Alright guys, I literally just need it a little bit bigger. So I have to find that one. Cause bitches talk, you gotta be careful what you tell hoes. We talked it out, we good. This one might be just big enough, let me see. Yep. This is 32. Let's see if it's big enough for it. Yep, I'm on it. I can hand crank it. I just needed something for that leverage. I can get this bumper. Okay, so I need this. fold and it's over with. I'm getting it, everybody. I'm almost there, everybody. I got that much thread left, which is crazy. I know they had that much thread on these motherfuckers. Man, that took so long just to get. I'm still just rubbing the gasket. It's crazy. It's like pretty crazy, man. Oh man, that took forever to get this, bruh. Literally. And it's still in there technically. It was still in there. That took forever for that, bro. Right here. This shit. Alright, so boom, now that this is off, we have better access to the battery. Put it in there like that. Alright, once you get it in there, you green, you good. Now you gotta get these terminals on there. You see that? Get those terminals on there. This one, I think it's a bit. This should be good though. So we're gonna put this. Put this on the negative right here. Pretty easy. And then, so we're gonna attach the positive first. Once the positive is connected, I'm pretty sure it is an 8. Pretty sure it's an 8. No, it's not an 8. So it would be a 10. Yep, that's a 10. Let's actually go back here. Let's try 9 real quick. Because the 10 is in the house. I know I have a 10 in the house. Yep, it's the one in the house. Pause this real quick. Oh, baby, sing to me, 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 oh, sing to me, sing to me. Alright. I went and grabbed the 10mm. I also got a little bit of food too. A couple tenders and shit. Look, this is 10. I should have a 10mm right here. Let me see if this is the same millimeter. Yeah. So I crank this battery down pretty good. You gotta make sure it's all flush though. You feel me? Crank that battery on there. Boom. Then with that negative, when I put it on, it's gonna spark it. As soon as I put it on, so it's gonna spark. But relax. Okay, but relax. You're not gonna die. Let me tilt this up real quick for y'all. Tilt this up for y'all. Boom, the car is on now. I'm actually gonna go on this side. Go right here. I'm gonna grab something with some rubber on it. Kind of press it on there. Something smells like cooked bacon. So I'm gonna press this on there so it's pretty snug. You feel me? Making sure it's not metal touching it. You see it, and put it in there pretty snug. Now that it's on there pretty snug, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna go to the other side actually. Right here. Open this up and get right there. I know you can barely see that. Let me move this plastic out the way. And then go ahead, tighten it on there. Then tighten it on there. There's really no room for it though. So I'm gonna turn the battery a bit. it's not cranking how I want it to crank, so it's not tightening how I want it to tighten. There's just not enough room. Maybe it's the extension too. Let me try that. Maybe because it's extended. I don't think this is why, but it might be. That's pretty good right here too. I just got a smaller tool to get in there. Yeah, that's not working either. Try this on this one. Yep, not going. So I'm gonna do what I was doing earlier and get this. I gotta go from actually inside the car, from the engine. So right here, I pretty much tighten it from here. That's why I didn't put the air box on. That's how you gotta tighten it. Make sure it's on there pretty tight. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty slow. It was pretty slow to get it off the battery, actually. Actually took some time. Just a weird spot. Why do they put batteries in these weird spots? I don't know. Maybe just buy cars and their batteries aren't in weird spots, I guess. AKA Chrysler. Yeah, gotta put it on there pretty good though. So my car battery died, that's what happened. I just went and got it charged at the O'Reilly's. Shout out O'Reilly's for coming through. And it's on there pretty tight. I'm gonna give it one more tighten. Yep, it's not going nowhere else. Yep, that's pretty good. Yep. Alright, boom. So let's see if I have lights in the car. Oh, I have lights. Boom. See that? That's a light. I didn't have that a while ago. So my car battery died. That explains a lot. Let me see. Yep. I think it's gonna run. So I just fixed it. It wasn't running because the battery died. Wow, who would have thought that? Let's go ahead and put this air box back in. So the air box goes in like this, okay. Really no other way for it to go in. Actually, it mounts on these little brackets right here. You see they're like two little. Go ahead and line it up with that. Kind of hard to mess this part up. And be real. And then this goes under here. Yeah. Just need to make sure it sits in there. How it sits. Boom. And then there's another millimeter screw right here. I'll just make sure everything is sitting where it needs to be set. Boom. Fuses, all fuses are in there. Okay. Now I can plug this in. Okay. The egg rolls look good, huh? Gotta get these right. See, it's like a Lego piece. Like, it's pretty easy. As long as you don't lose your bolts, this ain't no hard thing. Even this, like, there really isn't no specific way for it to go on, but the longest part is going right here. Go ahead, put it on there, like that. This goes in like this. Pretty simple stuff. Make sure everything is sat where it wants to be sat. And this right here, you need to actually take that off and align it. Put it in the threading a little bit. You know, put it in there a little bit. Boom, once it's in the lining a bit, take this off again. And put it on there. Alright. Same thing right here. Go ahead and take it off. This. I'm gonna bend it back. Then we put it in here. Simple. Like that. Screw it a little bit. Boom. You can put it back on. Okay. Now that that's back on, what you do, you get a flathead, screw it. Just want to squeeze it right on there. Simple. It don't even gotta be that tight, man. You just need to squeeze on there. The only thing this thing is doing is just holding this on. Sit it right in there. That's good. And boom, once you got that, couple more connectors. So there's one connector right here. I need to figure out where that's at. Okay, it's down here. This one goes like that. This one, you put it on there like this. And everybody, I'm doing all this. I didn't know anything about cars, like at all. Now that goes like that, okay. What else do I need to connect? This. Just throttle body. Now do I need to connect anything else? Yeah, this radiator fan, I'm gonna connect that. Okay. Okay, everybody, see this radiator? That's a radiator fan right there, okay? So I have to plug in the plug for it, pretty much, which is pretty simple. Just gotta find the cord, which is right here, and swim the long way to get over here. Ooh, it just hit that starter and it sparked. You saw that? So there's a ground on here. I know y'all just saw that spark. So I'm getting current. And then I'm gonna put this back on here. Okay. Good. No, my fan is good. And then I'm gonna lock it on there. Boom. That solenoid is hot. I know you just saw it. Bye-bye. This right here would kill the car. If this is not in there, I'm not getting a start. So I have to make sure this is in there. This is your life and death of your car right here. A lot of people, especially me, I'm just making sure everything is good. Alright, plugged it in there. Alright, you see it. So this is the life and death of the car. This right here, the solenoid. Alright, boom, so all that's plugged in. I should be able to start the car now, okay? I'm about to start, I'm just make sure every hose, everything is plugged in. That needs to be plugged in. Okay. I'm also gonna plug in this relay. Even though I know it's a bad relay, we're gonna plug it in because it's where it goes. Which is one of these cables. I'm gonna find it. It's that blue cable we were messing with. Y'all remember? gotta find that blue cable. It's not hard to lose. It's all connected. But I somehow lost it. Okay, it was just hiding right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug this relay in, even though I know it's bad. Actually, let's go ahead and check it for continuity while we're here. Let's go ahead and test this for continuity, okay? So first thing you do, put this on the positive wire. Now you go to your outlet and see that? So I'm getting continuity to it. You see that light? That means I'm getting current. So this is bad. Boom, it just goes in there like that. Let's actually do a continuity test on this one connector I've been iffy about. This one right here. That 10, the one that's marked. And how I'm gonna do that is getting these pliers and plying it out. I know this connector is good because they're together. If it's broken, they wouldn't be together. This, okay? So I'm actually gonna test. That's a little iffy, bro. Like you see that whiteness. So I'm gonna test it for continuity. If it lights up, we're good. Yeah. Nothing's wrong with the connector though. You feel me? Nothing's wrong with it. We're getting continuity. So I don't need this on there anymore. Still gonna keep it on there just so I know it's a little weird right here. Boom, now that 10's there, I can get all this stuff out of here. Let me test this for continuity. Let me get these clips off of it. Yeah, it's okay. Alright, everything good. Nothing's going here because there's nothing there. Okay, boom. So we testing things for continuity. It works, so we don't need this right now. All this stuff to leave the engine. Boom. Now let's go ahead and start the car. Close this fuse box and start this car. Y'all think it's gonna crank up? Y'all let me know in the comments below. No crank. No crank still. It says battery. Traction control off. Still not going. Trying to figure out what's going on now. Trying to run the car, but it's still saying I have all these new lights. I did not have these lights earlier. Hold on. You'll see it. I did not have those lights earlier. So I'm gonna figure out what's going on. It don't even crank no more though. Man, that bitch not cranking. It's crazy. Now I gotta figure this out some more. While I'm figuring this out, I'm gonna go ahead and eat some of this food. Yep. I know I might be cringing some of y'all by eating it with mechanic hands, but I guess you just gonna be cringed.